Kindly ask the congregation to stand as we begin our evening service with the lighting of the Sabbath candles.
In the spirit of our ancient tradition that hollows and unites Israel in all lands and all ages, we now kindle the Sabbath lights. Baruch atah Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner Lehadlik ner Shabbat. Blessed art thou, O Lord, our God, King of the universe, who has sanctified us by thy laws and commanded us to kindle the Sabbath lights. May the Lord bless us with Sabbath joy. May the Lord bless us with Shabbat holiness. May the Lord bless us with Shabbat peace.
Please remain standing for our opening prayer. As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold him, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. O source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness, help us to find knowledge by which to live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and our lives. Bless all who enter this sanctuary in need, all who bring the offerings of their hearts. May our worship lead us to acts of kindness, peace, and love. Amen. May be seated, and service will continue with Shalom Aleichem, page 11.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Hasharet, Malchi Elyon, Mi Melech Malachi HaMelachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leShalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon, Mi Melech Malachi HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bachuni leShalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon, Mi Melech Malachi HaMelachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Lechem leShalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon, Mi Melech Malachi HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
A Psalm of David. Ascribe unto the Lord, O ye sons of the mighty. Ascribe unto the Lord glory and power.
Ascribe unto the Lord the glory due unto his name. Worship the Lord in the glory of the sanctuary.
The voice of the Lord is upon the waters. The God of glory thundereth. The Lord is upon mighty waters.
The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full of majesty.
The voice of the Lord breaketh the cedars, yea, the Lord shivereth the cedars of Lebanon.
He also
He also maketh them to skip like a calf, Lebanon and Syrian, like a young ram.
The voice of the Lord flasheth flames of fire.
The voice of the Lord shaketh the wilderness. The Lord shaketh the wilderness of Kadesh.
The voice of the Lord causeth the oaks to shake, and maketh the forest bare, while in his temple everything says glory.
The Lord sat enthroned at the flood. Yea, the Lord sit as king forever.
The Lord gives strength unto his people. The Lord will bless his people with peace.
Amen.
Amen.
Lecha dodi litrat kala, ene Shabbat nekabela. Shamo v'zahor metibu echad, hishmi anu el hamechuchad. Adonai echad, ושמו אחד, לשמו תפארת ולתהילה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מכוח הברכה, מראש מקדם נשוחה, סוף מעשה בחג שווה תחילה. בואי ושלום, עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובסהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולו, אוי חלה, אוי חלה. לך ג'ודי לתרת חלה, אני שבת אכבלה.
Mizmor shel Yom HaShabbat. It is good to give thanks unto the Lord, and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High.
To declare thy loving kindness in the mornings and thy faithfulness in the nights.
Upon the 10-stringed instrument, and upon the psaltery, and with a solemn sound upon the harp.
For thou, O Lord, hast made me rejoice with thy wonderful works. I therefore will triumph in the works of thy hands.
How great, O Lord, are all thy works, how exceedingly profound are thy thoughts.
An ignorant man knoweth it not, neither does a fool understand this.
When the wicked spring up like grass, and the workers of iniquity flourish, it is that they may be destroyed forever.
But thou, O Lord, art exalted forevermore.
For lo, thine enemies, O Lord, for lo, thine enemies shall perish. All the workers of iniquity shall be scattered.
But thou hast exalted mine horn like that of the Rehem. My declining age shall be anointed with fresh oil. Mine eye hath seen the fate of mine enemies, and of that of the wicked who rise up against me. Mine ears shall hear.
The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon.
Plant in the house of the Lord, they shall flourish in the courts of our God.
They shall still blossom in old age. They shall be full of sap and verdant.
To declare the Lord is just, my rock in whom there is no unrighteousness.
The Lord reigneth clothed with majesty. The Lord is clothed, and hath girded himself with power. The world is also established, that it cannot be moved.
Thy throne, O Lord, is established from of old, thou art from all eternity.
The floods, O Lord, raise themselves up. They lift up their voice, and the floods raise up their waves.
Yea, mighty in the voice of many mighty waters, than the billows of the ocean art thou on high, O Lord.
Thy testimonies are most faithful. Holiness beseemeth thy temple, O Lord, unto the utmost of days. We ask the congregation kindly to stand. Baraku et Adonai hamevorak. Bless ye the Lord, who is ever blessed.
Baruch Adonai hamevorach leolam vaed.
Blessed be the Lord, who is blessed forever and ever. You may be seated. Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who by thy word causes the evening to advance, who with wisdom openest the gates of heaven, and with understanding changes times and variest the seasons, and disposes the stars in their stations in the sky according to thy will. Thou createst day and night, causest the light to recede from before the darkness, and the darkness before the light. Thou causest the day to pass away, and bringest on the night, and makest the division between day and night. The Lord of hosts is thy name. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who bringest on the evening twilight. And we continue together. With everlasting love hast thou loved the house of Israel, thy people. A law and commandments, statutes and judgments hast thou taught us. Therefore, O Lord our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will discourse of thy statutes. Rejoice and exult in the instructive words of thy Torah, commandments and statutes forever and ever. For they are our life and the prolongation of our days, and on them we meditate day and night. May thy love never depart from us. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who lovest thy people Israel. We ask that you stand for the Shema, please. And we continue to people Israel. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kevo Malkuto Leolam Vaed. Blessed be his name, whose glorious kingdom is forever and ever.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הרים האלה אשר אנוכי מצב היום על בביך, ונשתתם לבניך, ותפם משפטך בתיך, ולתך בדרך, ושפך וקומך, ושפכתם לעוד על ידיך, והוא לטוטפות בין עיניך, וטפתם על מזוזות ביתך, ובשעריך.
We continue together. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thy heart, and thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children. Thou shalt speak of them when thou sittest in thy house, and when thou walkest by the way, when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thy hand, and they shall be for frontlets between thine eyes. And thou shalt write them upon the doorposts of thy house, and upon thy gates. You may be seated. And it shall come to pass, if ye shall hearken diligently unto my commandments, which I command you this day, to love the Lord your God, and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul, that I will give the rain of your land in its due season, the former rain and the latter rain, that thou mayest gather in thy corn and thy wine and thine oil. And I will give grass in thy field for thy cattle, and thou shalt eat and be satisfied. Take heed to yourselves, lest your heart be deceived, and ye turn aside and serve other gods and worship them. And the anger of the Lord will be kindled against you, and he will shut up the heaven that there be no rain, and that the land will not yield her fruit, and he perish quickly from off the goodly land which the Lord giveth you. Therefore shall ye lay up these my words in your heart and in your soul, and ye shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes. And ye shall teach them to your children, talking of them when thou sittest in thy house, and when thou walkest by the way, when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. And thou shalt write them upon the doorposts of thy house and upon thy gates, that your days may be multiplied, and the days of your children, upon the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers to give them, as the days of the heavens above the earth. ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור, דבר בני ישראל ונאמרת עליהם ועשו להם ציצית על כנפי בגדיהם לדורותם, Venatenu al sisitakanaf betil tekelet.